Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raptor Source Gaming's first YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. It's a pre-alpha, closed alpha test for Empyrion, a new space-based survival game where you can actually travel between space and planets. So we're going to be starting a new game today with everybody. Call it YouTube game. And let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Yeah, this is my first ever YouTube video, so hopefully it doesn't come out horribly. It's definitely going to get taken used to sit here for 20 minutes talking to myself, but what the heck, right? So here we are. Welcome to Empyrion, the planet Omicron, with our little survival pod. Basically, the story of the game goes that humanity, the planet Earth, is deteriorating, and humanity finds an alien spacecraft in Antarctica. And they uncover technology from the ship and a star map telling of a fabled planet called Empyrion. So humanity sets out and builds ships with untested alien warp technology or jump technology, and we were on one of those ships and something went horribly wrong. Go figure. They shouldn't be playing with things they don't understand, right? I believe that's the ship over there. I could be wrong, but, you know, it looks like the ship, so we're going to go with that's the ship that crashed. We escaped in an escape pod. Now we get to survive. And hopefully someday leave. And hopefully someday find other people, because I don't want to be the last person in the universe. I really, really don't. Alright, so let's get started. I usually like to take the stuff out of my inventory and get it sorted into my ship as best I can. At least they start you off with an okay amount of stuff, at least enough to get you started, because I don't want to run 300 meters just for one deposit. I imagine some of the other ones we're going to need are just going to be thousands and thousands of meters away. That would take a while. Farming stuff, we'll get to that later. Okay, so we're going to put fuel in the ship. I better keep one on me for now for the oxygen generator later. And we're going to put oxygen in the tanks so we can refill our oxygen when we need to. And one of the first things I like to do is get some stuff started. So we'll enter the ship, hit Y to turn the reactor on, and then get just some basic building material started. And those will be constructing while we run off to place our oxygen generator and do some different things. I should probably put some stuff on my hotbar as well. I try to save the rations and whatnot for absolute emergencies, because, you know, they last forever. So I'd much rather keep those for someday when we go to space and That way we don't have to fly around going, oh, I need food, it all rotted. Flashlight. Flashlight's good. Okay. Let's go place our oxygen generator, which needs to be in water. And along the way, you see different kinds of plants. That one's not growing yet. But there's certain plants you can pick up right off the ground and eat, which is really helpful. At least until you can get a food processor and start processing better food anyway. Like corn dog. They don't look anything like corn dogs to me, but apparently we can eat them, so why not? I don't like it so far in the water that I can't find it. This is usually about how deep I put it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think, as long as it registers water around it, it's good. And so far I've only ever seen 80% source quality, so put your fuel pack in there, and it'll last 23 minutes for one fuel pack, and it'll produce this oxygen every 120 seconds or so. So there we go. We got oxygen making. And one of the first things I like to do is, because finding this thing in the dark's a pain in the butt, I like to take this handy dandy little work light and, no, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I like to place it down here on the ground so that it's shining right on it. So now when it gets dark from a distance and we get like, oh, hey, there's our oxygen generator, let's go get it. God, you're ugly. Okay, so now that we got oxygen sorted, one of the first things you really need to do is you need to get more energy packs. Because if that runs out and you can't refine and produce more, then you're toast. Speaking of, that's probably what I should have done first, is have it make a few just in case it does run out. So let me go put energy packs first in the queue. Because I don't want to run around and not have any, because then you got to go fight the drones, which have gotten harder. And I don't want to do that. So basically what you can do now is you can turn it off with the button up here and cancel things out of the queue with a shift and a left click. So we left off at these, so we'll make 9 of these. And then go back to making the rest of the stuff. And then you turn it back on, and it gets back to work. So now it's making fuel packs, and we'll have some extras down here, and we're guaranteed not to run out. We're going to go mine more fuel, because that's the name of the game. Survive. And you can't survive without power. Lucky for us, we start off with a promethium deposit just right up this hill here. If only we could find some food laying on the ground somewhere. I mean, I got the corn dog I can eat in a minute. But you know corn dogs, you eat 2 or 3 and you still feel hungry later. About the same on here. So apparently they've changed it. These tan colored, whatever these ugly little creatures are called, if you shoot at them, the tan ones will actually fight back. So be aware of that. And now every time you get close to like a promethium deposit or any kind of deposit, see right over there, 1, 2, or 3 of these little guys will sprout up and come right after you to attack you. So if you just go down here and start mining away, not paying attention, this guy sneaks up on you and really does a number. So be aware of that. Keep your eyes peeled for these guys. And don't let them sneak up on you. This guy's good at dodging. Ooh. I forgot. I gotta click to reload. They disabled the automatic reloading. Probably a bug or some kind of other issue. Hopefully they'll turn that back on soon. Yeah. At least they didn't poison me. If they poison you and you don't pay attention, your health tends to drop and you die. Alright. Promethium. Let's get on in here and do some of this. Now be sure to stop every now and then, pick up all your little ore drops so they don't despawn on you. I'm not sure what the despawn timer is for these, but just make sure you pick them up. All this wonderful power. It'll keep us going for a little while anyway. Alright, looks like we... oh, a little bit left here. Looks like we got all this, so... make sure we pick it all up. It looks like it. And now we can get our butts out of here. Maybe. Alright. Use the jetpack to get out of here. Oh, I'm not looking forward to going over there. They made the boss a lot harder, I hear. And I don't want to go over there unprepared. I used to just run over there with a pistol, take them all out. Bob's your uncle, good to go. I hear that's not quite so easy anymore. So, we're going to go a little more prepared. Better weapons. Which, hence, is why I was building some of the components over there already. Getting some of that laid out. Making some of our weapons a little bit easier. Alright. So it looks like we need a little bit of oxygen. So we'll just walk over here to our oxygen station. And as long as your vehicle has power and oxygen in the tanks, you just walk up. And your oxygen fills back up. And while I'm thinking about it, let's eat those weird corn dog plant thingies while we're at it. Might as well. We could use something to munch on. Food. Who don't like a little bit of food? You know what I usually like to do is I like to leave the first line up there empty, so when I'm making stuff that I don't usually keep left in here, like engines or processors or tanks or whatnot, I don't have to scroll down to find them, they'll just pop right in here. So okay, so we got some basic materials made. Let's go see what it takes to make... oh, apparently we can... oh, nope, there they are. Assault rifle or shot. I guess the assault rifle is what we're going to go with. Oh, hey. Got us everything we need for an assault rifle, which requires 6.8mm rounds. We'll queue up 10 of those. 5 metal pieces. No, we ain't gonna be able to do all 10 of those, so we're gonna need 50 metal pieces for 10 rounds. And we've got, oh, we've got 100. We're good to go. Turn that back on. Put these down here. They're gonna spoil and go bad. That's okay. We're gonna need spoiled food later on anyway for some of the farming stuff we'll be doing at some point. And there we go, assault rifle. Yay. Good, put that up there. And while that's making some ammo, I think we'll go check on our oxygen. Got 1 bottle of oxygen in the inventory. Probably gonna need a little bit more. Oh, yep. See, and that's exactly why I put that light there. Hey, look, now we can find our oxygen generator, even at night. And we don't have to go hunting around and searching for it. I found that really helpful. And we got 5 bottles of oxygen. That will keep us going for a little bit. Probably should have brought some more fuel cells down to it, but it's still got time left. We can do that later. Go up here and refill our oxygen tank. I like to keep these full just in case. You never know what kind of emergency might arise. And let's see how many bullets we got. 50 bullets so far. Oh, they make it in increments of 25. We're gonna have a lot of bullets. Which is okay, you know, because we're gonna need to shoot a lot of stuff. I have no idea how many bullets it's going to take out one of those drones, so, and the more ammo the better. It really gets dark around here at night, which makes sense. I mean, you know, I guess there's no moon out right now for any kind of moonlight. You know, your drill's got a light at least, you know, you got a light on your drill, or you got your little hand light here. It's a little bright sometimes, but drill light's actually pretty good. Gives you just enough light, but not too bright. And you usually have it out digging or deconstructing. Speaking of which, if you don't know, you put your drill out, and if you use your right mouse button, that's how you deconstruct the blocks. And you can tear stuff down if you misplace something, or once you get a base or another vehicle set up and you're done using this, you can just go through and tear it all up for the parts. And that big ship over there, what I like to do is I like to start my base over there around that ship, because you can salvage a lot of resources out of it. I mean, it's crashed. It ain't flying anytime soon, so. Metal plates. Oh, I wish I could make it daytime. I'm not very good at editing videos yet. I've got to get some software and whatnot for that, so I probably won't be doing a whole lot of video editing and cutting out stuff yet until I get that figured out a little better, so you're just going to have to sit through the nighttime with me here. We can probably go over there and do some fighting at night, I suppose. I just don't know how entertaining that would be. Besides, we got some bullets making here, so gotta wait for them anyway. I don't want to go over there, shoot up all my bullets, and be like, I wish I brought the rest of that with me. 200 rounds. That can actually go very quickly. Very quickly. Wish I could have made a sniper rifle, but we're going to need a base level or capital ship level constructor for that. The shotgun, we'd have to get way too close to use that, and you don't want to get very close to them drones. They will mess you up. Range of 20. The assault rifle's got a range of 180, and the pistol's got a range of 70, so assault rifle is our best bet. I think the ship ran out of power. So let's go put some more power in it. And we should be good to go. Yep, okay. I think we made the perfect amount because we used up all of our magnesium powder. Of course, the assault rifle is my favorite weapon. By the time I get up to higher level stuff like rocket launchers and sniper rifles and everything, I'll be able to get more magnesium. So that won't be it. Using it up all now is not an issue to me. I mean, the pistol's nice. We got some ammo. It'll be good if we ever do, for some reason, run out. But I like the assault rifle a lot more. Alright, 250 rounds of ammunition. It may be dark. There's not much we can do about that. $22 in, and we're just sitting here waiting for daytime. I might make this, since this is my first video, I wanted to kind of keep them around 20-minute episodes. But I think since this is the first video, let's end on a little bit of an exciting note. I'm just going to let this one go until it's daytime. And we're going to go over there and get into a little firefight and take those drones out. And I think that's what we'll call the first video. And we'll go from there. So what are we going to do for 5 minutes? Well, let's run around and pick up food. We're always going to need food. I mean, I'm hungry right now, so. And like I said, I like to try my best to save my emergency rations for when I go to space. Because you can't just, run over, kill a dinosaur, cook up its meat, eat it up there. Not finding a whole lot of food out this direction, are we? Let's use a brighter light. Oh, that's a little bit better. There's some more fiber. That'll be good for later on when we want to make our own rations. But that's not going to help us eat right now, is it? Oh, might as well pick it when we see it. We're looking for anything that looks like a tentacly sea cucumber or a little spiky type thing, or cattails. Cattails, that's what the hot dogs look like. These alien plasmas, they're for some kind of antidote or med pack, I believe. You can't actually eat them. Well, found a copper deposit. We'll have to deal with that later. I usually don't do a whole lot of mining unless absolutely necessary until after I get a basic base type system set up. Because there's just not a whole lot to do with all those resources if you don't have something to use them on yet. So I usually like to build up a little bit of a base, scavenge some of that ship to make the stuff I need, and then usually get a ground vehicle, very basic ground vehicle that I can just shuttle out to these different locations, do a bunch of mining, and haul it all back. I'm not getting lucky with any kind of food at all, am I? Maybe down here on the beach we'll have a little more luck, we'll see. Let's see, that looks like sugar cane. Yep, sugar cane. Not something we can eat directly. Ooh! Corn dogs! I mean, I get why they called it a corn dog, but is there really meat in the center of those? I really don't want to find out. I think I'll just eat it and be like, food, and call it good. I don't think I really want to know what's inside them things. Alright, so we got a little bit more food in our stomach. Just gonna do it. Kava beans, that's for making coffee. Need a food processor for that. Basically, I just try to scavenge food as best I can, especially at night when not a lot to do or see. Kind of keep myself going without using those emergency rations as much as I can. Oh, I don't like the sound of... Oh boy, no. I don't like the sound of that at all. Okay, don't like that. Don't like that. Stay back. Where did you guys come from? Oh, Lord. What was that? I need to use medkit. Thank you, creepy bug things, for that. I wonder if it's because I got too close to that iron deposit that caused them to spawn. It had to be. An internal error occurred. Interesting. Didn't seem to have caused me to crash, so must not have been a very big error. Well, we're still going, so thankfully that didn't crash and break everything in the world. And we found some more corn dogs. And that's a creepy sound. What is that? Oh, there's food over here though. It's towards the creepy sound. But I'm hungry. I need to survive and I need food. Ooh, I hear footsteps. What is it? Oh, is it that thing? Okay, we're gonna steer clear of that thing. Yeah, these also give you food that you can eat too, but apparently it's not ready to be harvested, so... I think we're gonna start heading back to the escape pod. Daylight's coming up. Gonna eat our bountiful supply of, well, not very bountiful, but eat some food. Go fill up our oxygen, and we're gonna go find us some trouble. We're gonna find out how much tougher those drones are gonna be. Not really looking forward to it. So looks like this might be around about a 35 to 40 minute episode. So it's gonna be a pretty long first episode, but hey, it's my first YouTube video. We can go a little long, right? Give you guys something exciting to watch besides me just running around rambling to myself. Picking food up off the ground and eating it. Our mothers always tell us, never pick up food off the ground and eat it. But what if we're starving? Alright, let's reload and go get in some trouble. Wow, that guy can... Yeah, I can't watch that. It's a little unrealistic, but... At least the model's pretty cool. Let me see. Okay, looking model. I also pick some food along the way. Food. At least we won't completely starve to death on the way over. Okay, I think they also increased the radius that they detect you and start coming after you too. So we gotta start keeping our head on a swivel here. I'm not sure how far out they see you, but we definitely want to try and take them one at a time if we can. Because if they come at us in 2s and 3s, we're probably gonna die pretty quick. Corn dogs. They need to rename these. These are not corn dogs. I like corn dogs and they're just ruining that. At least they made them look like corn dogs, sorta. There's a lot of them over here. Okay, there's our first drone. Let's see if he's in range. Doesn't look like he might be in range, so we'll get a little bit closer. I really wish I could have a sniper rifle for this engagement, but it is what it is. I have a feeling I'm not even touching that dude. So 180 is a lot closer than I thought it was, unfortunately. Whoa! No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, where are you? You just keep walking that... No. You're not, are you? Okay, something's shooting. It's one of these drones, but we also got that guy over here. Alright, first drone down. That guy looks like he's gonna just mind his own damn business, thankfully. Okay, let's see. Let's go find us a new target. He just really... Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to get a lot closer than I thought we were gonna have to with this thing. But you can usually get good stuff, parts, fuel cells especially, so if you run out of power and fuel cells, that's a good place to go to get an emergency fuel cell or two. I think it looks like just that one guy on this side for now, and it looks like he's kind of stuck, so we're going to take advantage of that as much as possible. Alright, 2 drones down. I hear some more. Oh, there he is. So we're going to... take advantage of what he's stuck in. Since he's stuck, I want to loot any good stuff. Loot any good stuff out of here before the drone despawns. They increased the despawn timer, thankfully. They used to disappear pretty darn quick, you creepy little bugger. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out. Alright, there's another one dead. Oh, there's one. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, he's very accurate. Oh, he had very accurate fire. Thankfully, we took him out. Don't hear any more right yet. But I'm sure... Oh. How far away are you? He might be far enough away he might not come after us. We'll probably have to deal with him at some point, but I want to make sure there's none else in the ship. And I don't hear one. I'm hoping he's far enough away he won't come after us. So yeah, this is the MS Titan. And from what I can tell, this is the ship that we took off from Earth in. And I think it is the crash ship that our escape pod jettisoned from, and it has seen better days. Just stay over there. But what's really neat about this ship, though, is you come over here and, hey, look, goodies. Yes, this ship is full of random loot crates and just, you know, all the stuff you can, you know, tear off the ship. I mean, just pull out your gun and start taking it apart. Away you go. More loot crates up here. Oh yeah, ooh, cargo box, a generator. We don't even have to build a base generator. There it is. Let's see, assault rifles, ores to get you going and started. One of the biggest bonuses of coming over here early is, if you look right here, the core is player faction. Yes, this ship belongs to us. If you place down a generator, which I have right here, and find yourself a fuel cell, if there is one on this ship. I don't think there is. There's some O2 tanks, but if you had a fuel cell, you could come in here, place down your generator, like that, put in a fuel cell, walk up, and turn the ship on. It would turn on the lights and the constructors, and you can just build in here. You can make this your starting base. I love it. It is awesome. Ooh, large made kits. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. And look forward to building up a little bit of a base in here, stripping it down for supplies, start building some other ships and ground vehicles, fighting some mobs, mining some resources, and eventually taking off for the stars and visiting other planets and building a capital ship in space. So with that, and a bit longer video than I intended, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, and have a great day.